Hey, greetings. This is Brian Terry and an Ica here with our holiday video. And in this video, I'm going to go through the best gift that I feel I can give people that are not approved for disability is my top tips to get your case approved in 2020, because pretty much everything's done for this year. So what this is, it's not, all inclusive, everything that you need to do, but it's the top 4 things based on my experience of doing this since 2006, 182,000 members here. Just this past year, I've interviewed 34 people that have been approved for disability, and the link will be below to those interviews. So here's the list. First of all, the number one thing I feel people need to do is to understand the process, understand the rules of the game, what it is that you need to do to get approved. So for starters, like, how do you communicate you're disabled in 2 seconds or less? Like, that's one. Two, what needs to be done at every step along the way? A lot of people go into this, they're blind, they don't understand it. So here at the Disability Digest, we have this channel. We have a free disability approval course that does all that for you, so you understand the process. It's like hiring somebody to do a job, right? You want to know what the job is that they need to do before you have them hire them to do it. So that's the first. Understand some of the things that would definitely screw your case up, like working and making too much money. If you're concerned about collecting all your back benefits, what is workman's comp going to do to it? Understand those nuances of the case. And then once you get a handle on the process, block out the noise. You're going to get information from other people that maybe they've won their case doing it this way, and they're the sole source of one person's information. So just block that out and don't get off track. Next tip is doctoring. Doctoring is really key, and that's going to the doctors on a consistent basis, making sure that all of your conditions are diagnosed and being treated, and you're seeing a doctor for it. In the disability process, you need to prove that you have all your conditions are being treated, you're not getting any better, and you cannot work. That's a real short snippet of what you need to prove. So doctoring is key. I'm checking my list here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. And do what your doctor suggests that you do. So for example, if your doctor suggests PT, you've got to go to PT. That's going to help you reduce the pain, maybe sleep better at night. But PT doesn't work for you. Just don't stop doing it. That you need to work out a deal with your doctor so that it's in your medical records as to why you tried physical therapy and it didn't work. Same with medications. A lot of people are adverse to some very heavy narcotics. Totally get it. You need to go through that same process. Just don't take your own directive on this and do that. And doctor support is really key. And what I mean by that is there's specific forms to be filled out by your doctor that will confirm your treatment pattern and what your limitations are. And it's becoming less and less common that doctors will fill these out. I get it. So you need to understand how to manipulate that process, which we teach you to do in the approval course here, so that your limitations are in your medical records. And so when Social Security reviews your medical records, they'll see your limitations, which really is what that RFC report objective is. So that's the other thing too, as far as your doctors are concerned. The next thing is your team that you have in place and the process that you're going to go about doing this. If you're going to do it on your own, fantastic. I've seen people go through all the way through, and that's what we teach people to do here if they want to get their case approved. Difficult at the hearing level, I get it, but on your team, make sure you have a backup contact. I've seen several people have their cases denied because they've had information sent to them or phone calls made to them by Social Security, and they've been sick and they haven't been able to get them. Or they've left their voicemail full, which is just totally ludicrous when you're trying to do something like this. So have a backup contact, somebody that's got an email, phone number, reliable, that you can count on. If you're going to use an attorney or not, that's really your choice at the initial level. But if you do use an attorney at the initial level, make sure you hire them for the right reason and they're doing all of the initial steps that can be done in the areas that they can influence. They're just not putting your case into the disability system. You can do that. It's super easy. And my last bit of advice on attorney and the whole process is a really good attorney, like the best attorney that you have out there, still can't win a bad case. So you've got to have all of the doctoring, all the steps that I put in place so that when this goes to court, an attorney can win it. You can have an average attorney going to court with great medical records and a super story, and your case can get approved. So that is my take on attorneys. Last bit of advice, trust the process. Find something to do while you're going through the process to use your time wisely, and so that it goes by and you're still doing something to contribute out there, and enjoy the ride. I mean, there's no need in getting all caught up about it. It is what it is. It will come to an end, and you will get approved if you follow these steps and take action and do the right thing. So that's my holiday message for you today. I wish you the best for the rest of 2019 and a great 2020. This has been Brian Therrien from the Disability Digest. Make it a great day.